Hi, my name is Sukhwan Jaj. I serve as Vice Provost for Academic Innovation and Student Success at Portland State University, and I'm here today with my colleagues and absolutely delighted to be talking about collaborating for change and its impact at Portland State University. Why don't we introduce ourselves first and then go ahead and talk a little bit about our work.
Sounds good. My name is Johannes de Gruyter. I'm the Executive Director at the Office of Academic Innovation. My team supports faculty members with any question about teaching, learning, assessment they may have in any type of learning environment, online, hybrid, in person, or community-based learning.
My name is Jeffrey Du. I'm a faculty member in the Geography Department. Geography Department is one of the participants of the flexible degree program in the last 2 years.
Thank you. So at Portland State University, our work has touched on a number of trends as part of collaborating for change. Focus of our work has been on advising redesign. Over the last 8 months, we have focused on redesigning our advising system through a focus on design thinking. We have worked with our colleagues, with other advisors, faculty, and students. These recommendations have been accepted and approved by the provost, and we are currently implementing them. In addition to that, we are building a coordinated service network that brings together advising, financial aid, and Bursar's office. We're creating degree maps in collaboration with startups, and then redesigning what we call My PSU, a place where students can access PSU services in an equitable way. But focus of our conversation today is on digital learning, particularly on a concept we call flexible degrees at PSU, where we're using technology to deliver learning. Johannes, will you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. I think we started a flexible degree initiative about 2 to 3 years ago. Flexible degrees is one of the key focus areas in our digital learning work, I would say. In addition to flexible degrees, we also support faculty members with the use of technology. We support the entire digital learning environment. Flexible degrees itself is the result of a large RFP on campus where faculty members are asked or invited to submit their ideas to create flexible pathways for students at undergrad or graduate level, whether it be a degree, whether it be a certificate or a pathway. The idea is that we bring teams of faculty members together across departments or within a department to have deep conversations around the student experience in that digital learning environment. And then we can support faculty members individually or as subgroups with the creation of those courses. Around that, we have wraparound services with a website, PSU Online, to promote these programs when they're finished. We also keep on talking with them about how to collect data and feedback for further iterations, etc. Our process is a process where we combine multiple disciplines in faculty development, one focused on building capacity, so the more perhaps traditional faculty development approach of a community and peers. And then we also combine it with project-based work that borrows maybe more heavily from an instructional design or educational technology background, where we really work individually with a faculty member to build a course shell or to actually redesign what is going on. We've made many process improvements now in the last few months based on faculty feedback and student feedback as well. More time perhaps for the development. We typically work term by term, 12 weeks at PSU, but we learn that for some faculty that's a little too fast. So we extend it to 24 weeks if needed, particularly if the courses are brand new. We also reflect on the broader process in general. How do we engage correctly with the whole campus in submitting ideas while at the same time having conversations with academic leadership, the deans and colleges, and see where some of those ideas fit with their strategic planning. So there's ongoing conversations on this. I think next year we are about to launch a third round for RFP for flexible degrees, and we are thinking about integrating some other technologies and some other types of courseware, including adaptive.
Jeffrey, would you talk about your work?
Another obvious change is some faculty member really embrace into the digital learning, and I have one faculty member, after he participated in the flexible degree, he convert all his course into hybrid courses. So that's amazing. But the not so subtle change in us, for me personally, is we start to think about our role as instructor in teaching, and as well as our purpose in teaching. So this will give us a lot of thinking. We no longer become the medium to transfer the knowledge we own into our students, but also we become the curators of useful information, and we try to share those useful information with our student. So that's the change we see from the departmental perspective. From the student perspective, at this point we haven't noticed a very obvious change among students. Some students like those hybrid or online digital learning format. Some students not so like those learning format. But I think the key component is students in the process, they need to think about the purpose of learning. And that's the direction of the faculty for me as well, to think about how to let students become more engaged in this self-directed and autonomous learning resources and format, so that they can achieve at a higher level and really find a purpose in their education here at PSU.
Thank you, Jeffrey. So at Portland State University, we are engaged in a wide variety of projects, and we are delighted by the progress we have made thus far, for the support we have received from the grant, and for the collegial interactions with other universities who are doing similar work. We share what we have done. We have learned a lot from others. In the coming year, we are looking at impact. So the work that I talked about earlier, degree maps, coordinated service network, MyPSU, advising redesign, systematically working in collecting data on their impact on students and improving the services as we go along. Within the flexible degree realm, another RFP, and then bringing in work we are doing on adaptive courseware, work we're doing on pathways and advising within program redesign efforts. So a lot to do as we move forward. We're quite excited about the work and hopeful for great impact in improving student success at Portland State University. Thank you so much.